What's in your life? Yeah, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
Yeah, I'm fine too. Uh, how is Brazil?
Well, to the glory of God, we are fine here.
Hello,
Brazil
can
is
you?
cool. Okay.
That's very interesting. Um, we are happy to have you today. And it's actually been a while now. You left the country, Nigeria, and we see that you are actually doing well in your Portuguese learning experience. So in this live streaming, we actually want you to share with us how you've been able to, how you're learning the language. But before then, can you just share your experience with us briefly, the nation of Brazil, and everything in general?
Well, all glory to the Father to start with. Uh,
Yeah.
Brazil, generally, to my own knowledge, Brazil is a very good country that when you come, uh, you will be okay. Maybe you want to come alone as single person, or you want to come with your family. Brazil is a place where family can live and where children can be raised. Uh, Brazil is a good country. Even the little time I spent here, I discovered that Brazil is a very, very good country for someone to come to and learn and also to live. Thank you.
It's all right. Thank you very much. And so, like I said earlier, we'll be talking about the language learning skill because one of the major reasons why uh, people don't actually want to go to Brazil is because of the official language, which is Portuguese. Um, Many people want to travel abroad, but they prefer to go to Canada, US, some European country where English is their first language. But I want you to share with us Portuguese language. I know it's somehow tricky and difficult, but is it something someone who is determined cannot learn?
Well, I will start by saying determination is the key, and
Okay.
your passion for something can also allow you to achieve that thing. Once you have a passion, once you have determined to, you have a set goal, I believe you are going to achieve that thing you have set for yourself to achieve. Let me start by saying number one, Portuguese language now é fácil. It's not easy to learn, I can tell you. Even the Brazilian themselves, they they
Okay.
they used to say, our language is somehow. But anytime I hear that thing from them, I don't take it to my heart. I don't allow that to disturb me because I
Mm,
know that there is something I've set for myself to achieve. But I believe some people are saying it's difficult, it's not easy. But I believe, like I have said, that once you are determined to do something, you will surely
yeah.
get it. Yes.
Wow, that's good. So it all depends on the okay. It's all about determination. Determination, right?
Yes, and passion.
It's all right. It's all right. So can you share with us? You left this country some months ago, and we see you are doing well in this language, Portuguese. How did you start the journey? How did you start learning this language from Nigeria?
Well, I started learning this language using Duolingo. Once we are settled in my heart that this is the place I am going to, and language can be a barrier for me, but I settled down in my heart and I said, and I discovered that number one, Duolingo is the best option for me as at that time to learn Portuguese. Then I started learning Portuguese using Duolingo application and got to know uh, the basic the basic words in Portuguese. Then thereafter, I started uh, learning little by little using Duolingo. Then I also learn through which I'm still learning because I will still continue to learn through this group. There is a NIDOA group that was organized, and they organized a class for those people that have interest in learning Portuguese. And I joined the class, the first class, that's the elementary class. I joined the class using that class and Duolingo and see myself soaring higher in learning Portuguese. Thank you.
Wow, I remember very well the Nidwa group. Uh, when you started the Nidwa training, language learning in Nigeria, was it free or you paid some little amount?
It's not free. Uh, I paid a token to start the class.
Yeah, so I know this is just to share with some people who just want everything free. And I know the language class, which was online and is still
Yes.
online. I'm sure you really love it and you're getting a lot from the class, right?
But I can say that the first class, because I'm in level two now, I also paid.
Yeah.
After we finish level one, we promote to level two, where you also paid a token just to upgrade yourself. I believe the first one I learned when I was still in Nigeria was able to help me to navigate my way around the airport when I got to Sao Paulo then. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, that's very good. All right, so you said you started learning by using Duolingo and the Nidwa group, where some good Nigerians who are doing well in Portuguese are teaching you guys, and it's actually good. So, upon your arrival in Brazil, uh, did you, okay, you said earlier that you continue with the Nidwa class, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, what about your school? Your school, is there any special arrangement made by your school to assist your learning, your
Yes,
Portuguese learning?
yes, in my school, they organized a class for us twice a week online where we have a professor who teaches us this Portuguese every week. And we are also learning, it's not only me, all of us in that institute, we were learning Portuguese. Even in some schools here, they have a physical class where international students can learn Portuguese.
Wow, wow, that's very good. And when you were talking, like you said, professora, you know, many of us don't understand. Can you enlighten? What is professora? What is professor?
Yeah, a female lecturer here is called professora, while a male lecturer here is called professor. The problem is
Wow,
that I cannot say it's a problem. The issue is that in Portuguese, they really have there is a way they separate their feminine and
mhm.
geminine. If you are talking to
Oh,
a male, you must end your word with O. And when you are talking with a female, you must end your word with A. That's why I say
Oh,
professor and professor.
all right. That's very interesting. And now, this is a very important question. I want you to help explain it very well. How are you able to cope apart from the online learning, the Nidua class, the using of apps? How are you, what are you really doing in the city where you are that is actually assisting you to do well in this Portuguese learning thing?
Well, I associate myself with the people in the community. I join myself with the church, though I know that the language is not easy to cope with, but yet because I have a determination that I want to learn, I join myself to a church. I have a church I'm attending, and I believe the more they speak, the more I learn, the more I put it in my head, and the more I make use of it. I have people around that I used to visit. I have a woman that used to make hair around my house. I will go there. By the time people come there to make their hair, they are talking. I'm gaining. I'm picking some words and I'm using them for my daily life.
Wow, wow, wow. This is very interesting. And this is actually helping you a lot in the learning, right?
It's helping me because any word that I heard from them outside, I will also use it for my own daily life.
Wow, that's good. So, what about going to the shopping mall, supermarket to buy things?
Yes,
How?
it's part of it. It's part of it. Going to shopping mall, asking questions, listening to other people that are speaking around you is also a way to go about it.
Wow. So, from what you've just said now, I can get this issue about association,
Yes,
associating yourself with the locals, right? Very good.
yes, yes, yes.
So, it's not all the time you have to go around using translation apps, you know, like Google translators, So, it's very good to calm down and associate yourself with the real locals, right?
Yes, you don't need to go. It got to a time I just determined in my heart that I will not be using translator. In Portuguese, translator is tradutor. I will not be using translator again in some cases that are not too difficult. Let me just try and express myself. These people know
Yeah.
that I'm from another country. Any error or any mistake that I made, they are there to correct me or they accept me like that. The point is that let them understand where I'm going to. Let them understand what I'm asking. Let my problem be melt and other things. Sometimes I will try, but before I talk, sometimes I will tell them, now falo Portuguese muito bem. I don't understand Portuguese very well. They will know that
Wow.
I've already presented myself as a non-Portuguese speaker. That any error I made will not be count by them.
Wow, wow, that's very interesting. Wow. I think another thing you shared with me some time ago is having a friend, a Portuguese friend. I think one of your friends there now is this Mozambique lady. So how is that helping you?
Though that Mozambique lady also want to learn from me. At times when we are together, doesn't speak Portuguese to me. For me, I try to speak Portuguese and I will tell her to correct me.
Wow, wow, that's very interesting. So she also want to learn English and you want to learn Portuguese. So both of
Yes,
you are
yes.
trading by data. All right, that's very interesting. Thank you very much. Another thing I want us to share with us is what are some of the benefits you have seen uh, in this area, like you learning the language in Brazil? What are some of the benefits you see? Some people would just like, hey, I'm not going to learn this Portuguese. I'm okay with this English. If I after my school, I will associate myself with people who can speak English. I will seek for employment in a company where they speak English. people have different orientation. But what do you think are some of the benefits for a foreigner in Brazil
Number
who
one thing,
actually,
okay, if you are aspiring to learn this language and you know it and you can speak it, we have a lot of
yeah,
benefits. Number one, you will get free access to some things that you will
okay,
get access to. For example, you want to go to the hospital to go and explain yourself to the doctor, and you can't speak the language, and you have a doctor here that doesn't speak English. How will you cope? That means for you to pour out your mind and explain to that medico, sorry, doctor. Medico is called doctor in Portuguese. For you to express yourself to that doctor, it will be difficult for you. You're supposed to pour out your mind, speak Portuguese so that he or she can understand and treat you very well. You are losing at that part. Another one is that you will not be able to integrate yourself into the system of this country. You want to look for a job, even if they will accept you as an English speaker person or speaking country, sorry, you are still going to know the basics so that you know people around you, all of them are speaking Portuguese, and you just want to, you cannot isolate yourself. You need to enter into their system. You have benefit of getting a job, a good job for that matter. Also, people will love you. I remember myself the first time I came, I got a call from my from our school, the headquarter, that I will be leading just a short presentation in
yeah,
they even gave me option. They said you can speak in English just to tell us your experience about this place, how the people are treating you and other things. I said to myself, I did not tell anybody. I said I will speak in Portuguese. In fact, the day I spoke, in fact, they were amazed. They were just clapping for
yeah.
me. That how many months have you spent here? And no, they will love you. They will just love to associate themselves with you when they notice that you can speak Portuguese and many other benefits you can achieve here when you know how to speak Portuguese. Thank you.
Wow, wow. Thank you very much. I really love this. Now just imagine a Yoruba man who traveled to the northern part of Nigeria and being there for some time, not able to speak Hausa language. He will not enjoy the land.
How will you cope?
That's the same thing. How will you? Yeah. All right. I like that. I like that. So, finally, I want you to advise our viewers who are planning to travel to Brazil and study there or work there, but who are scared, who are afraid of, how will I learn this language? How will I learn this language? What are some of the advice or tips you have for such?
Well, my advice is that if you are not determined and you are not passionate, don't just come. But if you have made up your mind that you want to come, now you must settle down. Settle in your heart that you want to learn this language. Number one, you must start learning now. It is not a difficult language. Many of our people are in Chinko and they are coping. I remember my husband learning Russian language sometimes. I said, wow. If you see Russian language, you will run. But Portuguese is not like that. Our alphabet is also the same with their alphabet, just that there are little maybe different, maybe two or three pronunciation that is different from ours. And even some of their words, you can get the root from English language. From that
Yeah.
professor now is professoral. There are a lot of things that you will get from the root, which is your English language. It is not like I have said now FACU. It is not easy, but you can learn it. If I can do it, I believe you can do it. You start learning, especially those. My advice goes to those that will be traveling this year. Start learning. Learn the basic things. Learn some things that are common. What do we call food? What do we call water? If you want to ask about something, you want to ease yourself, and you are at the airport, you don't know how to say, please, please, where is the bedroom? Onje fika banhero. You don't know how to say it. You want to ask for internet. You want to speak with someone to direct you. You don't know how to speak. It will be frustrating. But I just want to encourage you before you leave your home country, start learning. Learn, use Duolingo to learn. It will help you a lot. And go online, go to ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT, I want to go to this country. Can you please help me with the basic language, basic sentence, basic things that I need to use when I find myself in that? You will see ChatGPT will break it down for you. Just take it as your daily guide. Learn at least if it is 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7 at your power, depending on your power, your ability, or your work schedule. You can put it as a challenge. I remember then when I was learning in Nigeria, any word I will be playing around with my children, I will be speaking it. And some of the words my children can actually get some of the word. I play around with it, I joke with it, and it will become part of you. I'm still learning and I will continue to learn. I've not even started because
Wow.
I will continue to learn until I know, until I understand it. My advice is that please learn. Start from your own
Wow.
country now. Don't wait till when you get to Brazil, because on your way, when you get to Sao Paulo, you are going to see people that even if they understand English, they will prove to you, now follow Portuguese, now follow English, now, and you'll be frustrated. But when you learn, oh, you want to tell them, I don't know how to speak Portuguese. I'm from English speaking country. How do you express yourself so that they can assist you? All these things you must learn them. Thank you.
Wow. You've really spoken well. Thank you very much. Sincerely, I remember those days while you were learning in Nigeria, how you will spend hours in the night. Ah, and now, sincerely, it's a blessing. I remember when you got to Sao Paulo and you were able to find your way effortlessly just because you actually understand the basics. And sincerely, you are doing well now. And I'm very happy for some tips you have shared with our viewers who are actually planning to study in Brazil. Uh, I know when we will join you, your family. I know you. It's going to be easy for us because already we have a professor. You are going to be teaching us, and it's going to be a very smooth journey for us. All right. Thank you very much for your time, and we are very happy to have you here. Let's see if there's any question from our viewers. Oh, no question. No question. All right. So, can you tell us goodbye in Brazil? Good night, goodbye in Brazil language?
Where good night is, in Brazil language or Portuguese is different from English. In English you say good night, bye bye, good night. But here there is no good night. Good night is you are greeting as if you are greeting in good evening. Are you getting
Okay.
what I'm saying now? Good evening is
O-
boa noite. And when you are in the evening or in the night or you are going and you want to greet somebody, you still greet the same way. Boa noite. Boa noite. That but when you are saying goodbye, you can say ciao or ciao ciao. That's goodbye. Good night. Boa noite. Good afternoon. Boa tarde. Good morning. Bom dia. That's how to greet in Portuguese.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, thank you. Next time again, we shall continue.
Okay. Yeah,
Ciao,
continue.
ciao.
Ciao.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.